using Freemasonry at the center of the compass is actually a 6 and a 7. It's a 7 capping off a 6. I'm going to get into that in just a second here. The 7 is also an L, the god L, Father Time. Notice that's also a 45-degree angle, which is also equals 9. Okay, so that's east, right? And that's north. So what happens if you change them and flip them counterclockwise, one direction, right? That's true north would be east. So that really. Now, when you look at the Ouroboros, which is basically the snake, the tail, the dragon, you'll see it depicted spinning both ways. And usually most occult symbolism, such as Illuminati, etc., see it going this way. Okay, I'm going to get into that. I am getting into that. Yeah, I am turning the oven down. Give me 1 second here. Making wild rice veggie burgers. Mushrooms and sprouted quinoa. I'm getting really into like energy foods. It's a whole nother thing. Alkalinity. So when you look at the Ouroboros, which is the 12 signs of the zodiac, right? We're talking about Father Time as being the 7, which is the L. Right, so when you look at the clock, you got 12, right? 3, 6, and 9. So I'm going as I go here, but I know where I'm getting at. So, okay, the Ophiuchus in the zodiac is a 13th sign, which is Jesus, which would be the center. Jesus, he's us. In the 12 disciples disc, eye, poles, the eye is right here too. And eye is 9, which also correlates with spine, which I'm about to get into. But look at the P and how the P is also a 9 when you turn it the other way. Like space, ace, that's a whole other thing. But now with the S. Okay, anyways, each one of these is a 7. One of the 45 degrees. I got to go back to my notes. I'm sorry. I've totally lost my train of thought there. Oh, yeah. So, what happens, the rainbow, rain breaks down to 6 rather. Bow breaks down to 7. What happens to the eye when it bows? When I bow, it turns into a 7. The rain bows, so the 6 bows. So that's the symbol. Notice you also get an arrow, right? So that's an arrow. So we get arrow, you get air, row. The opposite of row, you get war, as in war den, warlock. You know, in spell, you get spelling. Spelling bee. We're bees, you know, and bees with a hive and the symbolism. They always use the beehive. So the beehive is also behave. So what happens when you have a bee? I'm trying to make like a bee with my hands here. Right? What happens when you turn it the other way? I'm going to get into that. It's going from 1 to 2. Don't forget, you have 0, which is hidden. So you got 0, 1, 2, or 0, 1, 2, which is 3. I need an eraser.